YouTube. Oh my god, the Bills gotta beat the Ravens. Justin Forsett. Andrew Luck. Oh no, the Ravens got this. It's done, y'all. Collateral Patterson. The young Collateral Patterson. Cordero Patterson. And they have Kendall, right? The best wide receiver. It's over. Chargers and Colts. We have Aaron Rodgers versus Philip Rivers, and Philip Rivers is facing his old team, the Chargers. Well, his OG team, which is supposed to be on the Chargers. So, should be nice to see.
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. As you load into your first game, notice the goal.
Seahawks, Ravens,
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a sec. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tile. As you load into your first game, notice. Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. As you load into your first game, notice the goal. Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. As you load into your first game, notice the
Ravens at Bills.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The stakes have been raised here in the wild card round as it's time to win or get an early start on the offseason. It's the Bills going up against the Ravens. With that, let's send you up to snowy Orchard Park, where we say hello to our commentators, Jim Nance and Phil Simms. Gentlemen.
There's plenty of electricity in the air here today.
Oh shit,
as
it's
we
snowing.
welcome you to a wild card matchup here
Bills
on
might win,
EA
just
Sports.
snowing.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Wild Card Weekend around the National Football League. We've got a pair of divisional winners and a pair of wild card teams, and it's postseason time, the most exciting time of the year, Phil.
Yeah, we think the regular season's pretty exciting. We say it every year, but then it comes playoff time. We go, wow, this is even more exciting for these football teams today. Don't try to be too creative. Don't reinvent yourself. Do what got you here to the playoffs. And, of course, the team that can do that without turning it over is going to be the team that's going to win this game today.
And Josh Scobie looks set now to kick it away. So that means Ted Ginn will be back for the opening kick.
You wonder what happens if I exit? Shit. I mean, that does work. No, I don't think it does.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's officially winning time in the NFL. In today's wild card matchup, victory is the only option for these two teams. It's the Bills going up against the Ravens. With that, let's send you up to snowy Orchard Park, where we say hello to our commentators, Jim Nance and Phil Simms. Gentlemen.
Now as we go to the field, it's Ted Ginn back deep for the kickoff.
Not even a point in doing this. Why did I even make those characters?
Check out players on the trade block to help with weaknesses in your lineup.
Alrighty, let's see who won. Shit. Wow, Baltimore won against Buffalo by 1 point. What about Lions and Seahawks? Oh, Lions destroyed the Seahawks. Wow. That's actually quite surprising. Colts could not do it against the Chargers. Wow. That's sad. After such an impressive season by Philip Rivers, he gets shut down. Not shut down, but clutched on, as you could say, by the 7-9 San Diego Chargers. That's horrible. That's horrifying as well. And the Eagles eliminate Tom Brady, bro. Wow. I thought we were going to see Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, but I guess not. Alrighty. Now we gotta lock in, boys. Well, I meant in divisional round picks. Vikings and Lions. I got the Lions on this one. Lions and Vikings. Chargers and Steelers and Eagles and Lions. Teams. Lions and Vikings. Okay, so Vikings. They have Sam Bradford at QB. Sam Bradford. Rashad Jennings. Michael Crabtree and Emmanuel Sanders. That's all it takes to have this team be the #1 seed in the NFC. And Levante David, Rasheed Mathis, and Gerard Powers, Malcolm Jenkins. Okay, whatever. Wait, they have Joe Thomas and Marshall Yonda too, so that makes sense. And the best tight, one of the best tight end, no, the best tight end, Greg Olson, Everson Griffin. Okay, and Charles Johnson. They got 290 overall, like ends and a 90 deep tackle. That's scary. I don't know if Russell Wilson can do much against that, right? Russell Wilson, yep. Curtis Painter. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Matt Forte and Russell Wilson need to do some crazy shit. Russell Wilson has Mike Evans and Vincent Jackson, so I think he's low-key Gucci. And Martellus Bennett. 93 tight end. Do they have Joe? No, they have Richie Incognito. He's gonna go crazy in a few years. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Vikings might have that one there. Actually, no, I got the Lions on that one. The Lions. Of course, I gotta pick the Steelers. No way the Chargers are doing it. We played against them. No way the Chargers got it. The Chargers, who do they fucking? They got Aaron Rodgers. Okay, they got Aaron Rodgers, Kelvin Benjamin, Patrick Peterson. Okay, they were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty good, but no, we were balling on Patrick Peterson after a minute. So it was just kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Steelers. They have Tony Romo and Kirk Cousins. Tony Romo and Kirk Cousins. Oh. Oh no. Dwayne Bowie and Kenny Britt. Yeah. Now the Eagles and Cowboys. Teams are right next to each other. The Cowboys, of course, got the MVP, Blake Bortles, Frank Gore, Torrey Smith, and all that. Reggie Wayne, Jimmy Graham, the best tight end. Never mind. They have the best tight end, Jimmy Graham, at 99. They have a 99 right end, Robert Quinn. What the fuck? Two great D tackles. 90 overall right linebacker. They have Josh Norman and William Gay. Josh Norman, though, crazy. Ha Clinton Dix as well. I remember his ass, bro. Ha Clinton Dix was great. And Shamarko Thomas. Anyways, the Eagles got Drew Brees. Oh yeah, Drew Brees and Steven Jackson, Steve Smith Sr., Riley Cooper. Yeah, not gonna lie, I think the Eagles have this one. Drew Casey's right end. They got Brandon Flowers. Yeah, I think the Eagles got this one upset. So Eagles, Steelers, Lions. Who's gonna? No way, J.J. Watt's on the Jaguars. Gotta trade for him. Come on. Jairus Bird, I don't really fuck with Bird that much. Could trade for Arian Foster, but I don't want to. Here, I'll give Mukamara. Who's a D tackle? Oh my god, come on, Sean Sherry Floyd. Xavier Rhodes. I'm not going to use tippity top of his shape. You're fucking kidding me. Get the hell out of here.
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. As you load into your first game, notice the...
Who the fuck is that, dude? You can tell he's over here. Darius Slay is crazy now, bro. He's one of the best. He's one of the best of the best of the best of the best, yo. The best, the best, 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 yo. The best, the best, the best, yo. To the best, the best, the best, yo. To the best, yo. There we go. Now we have J.J. Watt. Can't have them be any number except 99. The Texans targeted a known quantity in J.J. Watt, and they gave the Jaguars what they wanted in order to bring him to their squad. Both the Eagles and Cowboys are looking to keep their seasons alive this week in the divisional round. Gerald McCoy's been dealt to the Raiders. It's crazy. Big day for the Raiders as they went out and got a proven NFL performer in Gerald McCoy from the Texans. Oh, yeah, the D tackle, Gerald McCoy. The Colts move Alan Branch to right end to better fit their new scheme. The Chargers run their defensive line through various blitz schemes, strive to make life miserable for opposing quarterbacks. John Harbaugh has been focused on his DBs this week. Okay, yeah. Coach John Harbaugh. Super Bowl site. The playoffs are among us, and the Falcons and Eagles are looking for victory in the NFC wildcard matchup. Russell Wilson knew he had to be good this week in the playoffs against the Seahawks, and his 145.2 QB rating it shows he was just that. Andrew Luck came out with 317 yards during a big playoff win for the Ravens. Look at Andrew Luck. Wow. The Chargers advanced to the divisional round of the playoffs after a home win over the Colts, 30-24. Aaron Rodgers is clutching. It's the best. It's the best kind of time to have 2Ds in a playoff win, like Mike Evans did today to push the Lions through the next round of the playoffs. Fans in Seattle were certainly despised the Lions more after they dispatched their Seahawks in the wild card round. Didn't take long for D. Quinn to make his mark as he's led his Falcons to the playoffs in the first year as head coach. Yeah. Alright, now we gotta lock into the playoff game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're on to the divisional round now. 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. It's the Texans going up against the Ravens. So let's go now to Houston, Texas, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
G3 Andrew Luck, Jackson.
It's the divisional round in the NFL, and that means a trip to the conference championship is on the line here today on EA Sports. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and we're here for a divisional round matchup. One team came through the wild card weekend. The other one's been sitting back on a bye, waiting for this matchup. So the playoffs continue, and everything is at stake here, partner.
It is exciting, Jim. No doubt about it. You have 3 phases of football. Preseason's at one level, the regular season's at another level, and then you go up to the next one. That's playoff football. And in playoff football, you win games because your stars make the plays. They get it done. We'll see which stars get it done here today.
And Josh Scobie looks ready to get this one underway. The Texans are back deep, waiting to return the kick. And this divisional playoff game is officially underway. He's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Coming into the huddle, the 2nd overall pick in the 2012 draft out of Baylor University, Robert Griffin.
From Baylor in state.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down at the 34. Long ball to Calvin Johnson. Makes the reception.
Oh, yeah, Calvin.
Nice job by the offense. Now they're inside the 30. You get in a position like this, you got the defense guessing. You know you got 3 points, so now you can take some shots at the end zone.
Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. How about that run? Touchdown.
Playoffs are so tough on players and coaches mentally. When you score first in a divisional round playoff game, that is some advantage. Gives you confidence, makes everybody feel good.
The Texans for the extra point. And the extra point is good.
You know the Texans. That's crazy. Sorry guys, I hate doing kickoffs. Okay, let's see Andrew Luck.
First down at the 20. Luck, handoff.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Andrew Luck under center. 2nd and 11. Handoff. He's taken down at the 23.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
The Ravens take it from the 23. Man intercepted. And Myers is there that time for the tackle.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Texans offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
And just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. When you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
First and goal. Did not get both feet down. He is
challenge.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field.
Come on, what is it? Come on.
The coach's challenge is not answered. The play on the field will stand.
Yeah, that's a tough. I think if it was up to me in this situation in the game, I would not have challenged, knowing those timeouts, how important they are. We'll see if that lost timeout comes back and hurts him. When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The Ravens defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Griffin going to take off with it. And they take him down.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Man, kick that bitch.
With almost an entire... Are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
Welcome back to this defensive showdown. The Texans go with the dime formation here on defense. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Now looking at 3rd down. The Ravens come to the line and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. And there's Wright. Ford's in on the tackle.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. He's in the clear and in for the touchdown.
J.J. Watt. That's his first recovered touchdown.
Play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Ravens offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Second down and a long way to go. Ball is out. He's brought down.
One thing coaches hate when their offense
got the ball out again
is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
3rd down and 12. To Williams. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
And Andrew Luck.
1st down and 10. Set up screen.
Yeah, where are you going with that one, buddy?
Getting set as fast as they can. To extend for that one, and he's got it. They still face 3rd and 6, even after that last successful pass play. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Wright was the target, but this goes incomplete.
What are you doing?
The Texans back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, isn't it amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field? You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
They bring in the extra tight end.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Quentin Coples takes the quarterback down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Loss of 4 on the play. Going for the home run. It's intercepted. They bring him to the turf. A big play defensively, and finally something good happens for them in this first half as it draws to an end. They've had a rough day up to this point.
It's been rough, but I think that interception could be the play to turn things around. The offense goes out there and finds
intercepted.
He's going to do that.
Brown's there to take it down.
Interception. The same guy. That's a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
And it falls incomplete.
That was a nice job by the defense. Being alert for the downfield throw. The defensive back in good position results in an incompletion.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Griffin's alone in the backfield. Third down and 10. Going for the deep ball. He's wide open for the grab. The Texans are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout.
Let's go, boys.
A short field goal try on the way.
No, why would we do this? Nice coach saying
the kick is good.
Now the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Safarian Jenkins got it. He's taken down at the 35. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio. All right. The Ravens offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency.
What? What do they got? They got the number 1 receiver of 2015, the number 4 running back of 2015, and the number 2 quarterback.
See, it's there on the offensive side. You know, you have many places.
Ball is out. The defense has the football. Tackles made.
Oh my God. Rated. This guy has 3 turnovers. This one dude with Bethia.
The halftime break didn't exactly set the record straight for this team. Another mistake here immediately to open the half.
Not much they can do. That's all I can say, because they are flat out getting ripped on the football field. I mean,
throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Another. Stack them up.
Still, they add another touch. The Ravens offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
After running it, it's second down.
Stack them up.
Luck's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Forsett with the reception.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
3rd down and 7. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
Oh, yeah,
Phil, this team has been menaced. The Texans have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense. Lynch is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd and 6. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Running room. Gains 20.
Oh my God, Marshawn Lynch is still going.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Looking long, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. From the 29-yard line.
Yeah.
Lynch lined up as the single back. Looking to go down the field here, but it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. The flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
Okay. So we'll do it again.
The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel. Wants to go deep.
Bang!
Touchdown, Houston.
Andre Johnson.
Johnson's 2nd touchdown of the game.
Who's going to stop him?
We're getting late in this. The Ravens offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach.
They're still running it? Why are they still running it? There's only one quarter to go. You're down.
So you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
What's your best bet? It's a throw or Marys.
We head to the 4th quarter, and both of these teams are looking to just stay healthy. And my man, Phil Simms, is looking for a way to escape early to the airport. We've got a blowout, and we're back after this. Luck's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. It's complete to Cordero Patterson. The Texans have given up a lot of points this season, well documented, but you look at their effort today, and it has been exceptional.
Yeah, it's been a bad year for the defensive side, no doubt about it, Jim, but today it's about effort. They're getting that done, and really, here's what the coach has told the defensive players. Just go out there and do your job. If you do that, you'll have success.
That's another reception, giving him 2.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown. The Ravens did a good job that time, throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, 2nd and short, really puts the defense in a tough position.
2nd and 2. Kendall Wright has the reception. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Luck's now completed 4 in a row. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. Just 25 yards to pay dirt. The Ravens lined up, bunch formation. First down at the 25. Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job
What a
picking up
catch
the
indeed.
first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
What a catch. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
We have a review coming from the booth.
Okay, it could be on the review.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The touchdown from upstairs is reviewed, and it is confirmed. The Texans took care of business here today, Phil, and now you've got to think they just want to run the clock, avoid any injuries, and get to that locker room as quickly as possible to celebrate.
Yeah, no question.
And he's taken down.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
The Ravens lined up in the nickel. The Texans come out. Jumbo package on the field. Allen's the one who made the big stop.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
It's third down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Airing it out. But they can't connect.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Texans at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. They go screen with Lynch. The Texans turn the ball over on downs.
It's 4th and long, and the offense has a big lead, and they go for it, and they fail. So let's look at it from the positive side. The defense, they can at least say they did that good today.
Loss of 3 on the play. Luck can't find the target. Incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Third and goal from the 8. Incomplete. Bethay was in the vicinity.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver
you go ahead with
this
4
type of
turnovers
play.
right
Even
there.
though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Luck's back in shotgun formation. Looking at every option. Never too late. That's a touchdown.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
Josh Scobie ready for the kickoff. He'll take it from the 1. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. One team's hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week and one step away from a possible Super Bowl. Heading on to the conference championship next week. When you win in this round, you win in the divisional round. You know now they're just one more victory away from the Super Bowl stage. What a victory here today.
Yeah, it is. That dream that you have of going to the Super Bowl, we got a lot closer after today's game, and to beat such a quality opponent gives you confidence. You feel good about everything you're doing. You can't wait for that conference championship game.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
No way. Yeah, like I thought, Detroit upset Minnesota. Minnesota is frauds. Same with Steelers. Clearly, that L of the Browns fucked them up. And then, of course, Blake Bortles beat Drew Brees. That's horrible. That's stupid.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Texans going up against the Chargers. So let's go now to Houston, Texas, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
We welcome you to the AFC title game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and welcome to the AFC Championship game. These two teams have fought to get to this point, and the winner gets to move on to the Super Bowl. Phil, how about it before game time?
Yeah, how about it, Jim? You dream all your life as a football player playing in the Super Bowl, but don't dream yet. Keep your focus just on this game if you do that. And the good thing is, once the game starts, Jim, it's a reactive sport. In other words, you don't have a lot of time to think about what's going on, and that usually helps the players.
And Matt Prater, Mr. Touchback, is ready to get this one underway. The Texans are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Here we go. The conference championship underway. The winner heads to the Super Bowl. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
He emerged as a star for Coach Art Briles at Baylor, went on to win the Heisman, and come into the league as a first-round pick, quarterback Robert Griffin III. The Chargers come out in a dime package. The Texans have it at the 29. Scans the field. What a catch.
Oh, my God.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. Hey, these guys are good.
Here we are in the playoffs, and when you compare it with the regular season, the microscope, it's out. The attention, it's there. It's all ratcheted up right now.
It's a big difference, no doubt about it. You see more reporters in the locker room all during the week, and no matter how you play during the regular season, nobody cares. They're just worried about
The Texans from the 32. Handoff by Griffin. Lynch is taken down at the 26.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. It's a two tight end formation. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Get Moss.
There is nothing like getting off to a good start in the conference championship game. The score first gives you confidence, gives your defense confidence. Now they know what they can go out there, be aggressive, maybe take a chance, and add to that lead.
The Texans for the extra point. And the point after is good.
What's up, Aaron Rodgers?
First down at the 20. Will go Brown. Buffets all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Spillers lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Want to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
3rd down at 13. Scanning the field. Pass is intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Texans coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do, so I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Calvin Johnson might be the best in the league at his position.
One of the few in the NFL, tall, rangy, tough, can break tackles, make all the contested catches. This is what you want in a #1 wide receiver.
Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. Setting the defense today, a former first-round pick out of Illinois is Corey Legent.
Yeah, he's so nimble for a big guy. You look at that body, and it is big. He is talented, but what a pair of feet. He can run you over or go around.
And Marshawn Lynch with the grab. The Chargers on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out hard to make big plays against this defense.
Still first down.
Rodgers got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. And that's perfect in on the stop.
C.J. Spiller is so fast, you always have to be on high alert. Don't let him get outside. When he does, just like that one, that speed will get you. Nice job getting the first down.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. Spillers marked down after a gain of 4.
Spiller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
second quarter is underway with this snap.
Spiller's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 47.
Bill is someone who certainly starred in the postseason. What was the difference for you between regular season and postseason play?
Jim, so many things to talk about there, but I tell you the one thing you always notice as a player during the playoffs, when you took the field, you knew it was different because truly there was electricity in the stadium.
Second and 10.
C.J. Spiller. The Chargers run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. Spiller is going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to
Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. With the lead and their defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
And they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive, go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
The Texans got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
The pass play was good for 5. Second and 5 coming up.
The Chargers with a nickel look here on defense. Griffin in the shotgun formation.
Stands in the pocket. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
They're doing a terrific job of keeping the pressure on here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they have kept the pressure on. You know, if you're on the defensive side, sometimes players can't make a play because they just don't have the confidence. Now it's up to the coach. Change those calls on the defensive side. Maybe find something that works and give your players some confidence.
He made it. Griffin's going to look on now from the sidelines. The Chargers just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. He had no time to get set.
Well, when it's third long, I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Third down on the way. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play.
Rodgers from the shotgun.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter.
All right, so coming out of the break, just 2 minutes to go and a fourth down coming up in this one.
The Chargers are going to punt this one away.
Let's see what he can do here.
The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
The Texans know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Texans will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. The Texans will take the snap from the 40. Lynch is the receiver on the screen.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Second down and 11.
Lynch breaks free.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
The Texans all bunched up here as they get set at the line. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series. First down at the 16. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The Chargers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. The Chargers take it from the 23. Spiller's got the catch and the first.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Rodgers going to take it from the gun. And that's Talib, who almost came away with a pick. Third down. The Chargers get set in the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. C.J. Spiller.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The Chargers know what a situation they were in right there. It was a tough one, third and long. What are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try
Spiller takes his spot in the backfield. And the catch is made by Selleck.
hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough, we use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
Wow, what a catch. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. And it hasn't taken them long to get back into this game. Chargers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Griffin's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Griffin's unable to connect that time. The offense needs 6 yards here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up. Griffin's got it in the gun. Looking long. Houston, touchdown. Johnson, 2nd touchdown of the game.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Texans lined up now for the point after.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Chargers ready to return the kick.
Huff's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Texans have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today. I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up 1st downs and try to go down the field and score.
Rodgers' completion percentage, 40% on the day. 1st down here after the completion. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
2nd down, 2 to go.
And they are in on Spiller. This time for 4.
Well, the most common thing that most offensive coordinators do in the NFL on 3rd long situations, they're going to call a play where they probably don't think they're going to pick up the 1st down, but they're looking for field position.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Coming to the line at the 50.
The Texans defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The final quarter begins with this snap. Rodgers off the mark that time. The Chargers trail right now, and just a quick look at their passing numbers, and they're not anywhere close to what we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, Jim, those numbers are bad. And this team, they have been so good on the offensive side. Even when they lose, they have very good numbers.
Spiller in the backfield, single back sack. Aaron Rodgers way down the field.
Chargers go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Texans offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Griffin's met after a gain of 8.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
2nd and 2.
Griffin going to take off with it. Nick Perry has the sack.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
looking to go deep. The defender appears to have... No, the receiver has the catch. The Texans will go for it here on 4th down and short.
The receiver has it. The back has it. No. Nobody has it.
RG3 from the gun. The Texans turn the ball over on downs.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
1st and 10. And intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
1st down at the 38. Griffin's on the move. Running room.
That's an excellent job by the quarterback, getting a few yards there with the run. You know, when you play against him, of course, anytime he drops back to pass, you've got to be alert for the run.
Almost intercepted that time.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
The Chargers defense now is going to go nickel. 3rd and 1. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
Lynch is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. 1st down at the 50. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Johnson's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
And that's a gain of maybe 5. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. The Chargers back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it. It looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
2nd down, late in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 10. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
3rd long situations. A lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a 1st down, man, that's just great.
1st down, pressure on every snap now.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use timeout. Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
2nd and 10. It's caught by Jerron Brown. The ball is fumbled. Tackle's made.
The defense is on it, and that's going to ice this game.
It sure does. I give the defense credit, but listen, that was an awful job by the ball carrier. No way he should have fumbled in a situation like this.
Griffin's on the move. Space to work.
He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
Lynch lined up as the single back. Griffin's going to take off with it. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
And after a quick review, the word has come in, the play on the field will stand. Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 10. Griffin's running away from the pressure. And they're all over him for the sack. The Chargers signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining at the 45-yard line. The Chargers lined up in the nickel. Griffin from the gun. Surveys over the middle and incomplete that time.
The Texans really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first.
The Chargers offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Second and 10. Throws the pass. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete. Huge 3rd and long coming up. And they're certainly in 4-down territory as well. 3rd and 10. Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Launching it deep. The Chargers turn the ball over on downs.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
First down at the 20. Johnson's got the catch on the touch throw. The Texans use another timeout here, and they have one left. Takes the knee. The Texans elect to take a timeout here before the 2nd down snap. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. This will be the final snap. 2nd and goal from the 9. Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
What a job by the offense. So
Phil, you were
you're in this position with the Giants to win the conference championship, to know you're going to the Super Bowl, how huge is it?
Yeah, Jim, it's so huge. It's such a great feeling because of all the emotions, all the hard
baby, we're going to
work,
the Super Bowl.
all the criticism you take even when it's going well. But to accomplish this, it
Y'all
is
fucking
great.
know it.
Now, go to the Super
We
Bowl.
beat the number 1 pick. We beat the number 2 quarterback. Now we need to beat the MVP. The Cowboys or the Lions or whoever the fuck. Then we're fucking into this stupid ass shit. Whoever does is gonna face the wrath of my cock.
For Phil Simms and all the team here on site, what a memorable championship game it was, and we'll see you next at the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.
Aaron Rodgers is horrible. 29% completion. That's really bad. Dallas won, okay, 28-16. Still want fast gameplay, motherfucker. Alright, come on. Come on now, boys.
This is it. Who's coming away with the Lombardi in Super Bowl
Who's coming
50?
out? Who's coming away with the Lombardi? Somebody in Texas. The big game, Super Bowl 50, yo. What's it gonna be? Alrighty. Now we play. Let's go. Super Bowl 50. Texans versus Cowboys. Battle of the Lone Star.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Texans going up against the Cowboys. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
Cowboys, Texans, coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game. It's Super Bowl 50, Phil, a milestone game in the history of the NFL. And do the players at this point have any feeling at all about the bigness of this one?
Man, Jim, all they're thinking about is the job they got to do. They've trained all their lives to be in this position. And you take all that practice and preparation and make sure you put it on display here in today's game and try to be a Super Bowl champion.
And the latest on today's matchup, we head down to the field, and here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning this Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Greg Zuerlein getting his team set as we're about to get underway here. Super Bowl 50 is underway. Talib's got it. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
He won the Heisman Trophy in 2011 out of Baylor, Robert Griffin III.
Play clock's running down. The Cowboys with a nickel look here on defense. Lynch has got it on the handle. Brown's there to make the tackle.
Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Griffin in the shotgun formation. Going deep. What an amazing catch by Calvin
Oh,
Johnson.
wow. The crazy Super Bowl catch by Calvin Johnson.
What a catch that time, partner.
Nothing surprises it anymore. These guys are so talented. You're right. Spectacular catch.
At
the 31. Here we
Spectacular
go.
catch.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Lynch's hand at the football. Thomas is in on the tackle. In the secondary, keep an eye today on William Gay out of Louisville.
Yeah, he has proven that, Jim, he's a versatile defensive back, and that's what you need. A guy that's hung around, he's got experience and talent.
The Texans have it at the 29. Lynch is met after a gain of 3.
Lynch is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Lynch lined up as the single back. They need to get the play off. They want to keep feeding him the football. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The Texans from the 22. The Texans roll the dice and pick up the first on 4th down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
The play clock's running down. Leading on that running attack again here on first down. Lynch is tackled down at the 17. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Lynch is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on
so
EA
it does.
Sports. Breaking huddle and
Super
coming to the
Bowl
line at the
50.
17-yard line. RG3 has it under center. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. This
Oh,
will be
what a
ruled
catch.
incomplete.
But it
Didn't
wasn't
get the
inbounds.
feet down.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
3rd and 9. Very nearly intercepted.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
And they grabbed the upper hand thanks to that successful field goal.
Nothing like getting that field goal attempt and then making it. That's when you like the kicker on your team. That away, big guy. Come through in these moments and get us 3 points.
Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. Smith's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 3-0.
Blake Bortles.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Looking at every option. Smith's got it on a pass, has some heat on
it. There's nothing like a play-action pass when the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run. The linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
First down coming up.
I forget how badly Madden likes to glaze the Cowboys in the 16.
Bortles standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. And now he'll
Probably why
slide.
Blake Bortles.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 30. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Moore's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Bortles all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The Cowboys from the 27.
Marquise Wilson with the catch. And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime. First down here. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Bortles back in shotgun formation. Connects with Graham. Picks up 8 here.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good, solid pickup.
Bortles 3 for 3 with that completion. Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
First career rushing touchdown.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
The Cowboys for the point after. The point after is good.
The Texans getting ready to field the kick. Halftime is fast approaching in a game where they now trail. The score's 7-3.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field.
Now we receive it from these Cowboys.
Talib's going to test the coverage this time. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys' defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense. But they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out.
Griffin's ready for the snap, empty backfield. First down at the 50.
Looking across the middle.
It's intercepted!
Oh, no.
What a time to throw a pick, Phil. This defense, though, has really stepped up today.
Yeah, it has. It has stepped up. But, you know, I'll just say this about the offense, that interception. You've got to understand where you are in the game, when to be careful, and that was not the time to take a chance.
And it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Second down and 10.
Intercepted! A foot race to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
Oh, yeah,
What a
baby.
play. What a run.
That's his 4th touchdown of the season. Or his 4th
when you
interception.
study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Texans for the extra point. Makes the PAT. The Cowboys are hoping for the big return to set up some scoring possibilities before the intermission, as they've now fallen behind. The score is 10-7. Arenas on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Frank Gore heading onto the field, anxious to get this next possession started. He's got to be hoping things improve for him on this drive, because up to this point, it has not been one of his better days.
Well, he's the star of the football team, and they win games because of him. So if he's not having a good day, usually that means just what we're seeing here. They're losing. So find a way to get him more involved. Maybe throw him a pass if that's what it takes. But get this offense, and especially this run game, rolling.
Wilson's got it, and a first. The Cowboys signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 1st and 10. Looking long to Mike Wallace. He pulls it down somehow. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. Coming to the line at the 25. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Ready, come on, Blake Bortles.
Bortles going to take it from the gun. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but
now is going to go nickel. Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. Frank Gore with the catch.
Oh, no.
To make the stop.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the
down
NFL.
to the one.
Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short.
Makes the catch in the end zone.
Oh,
Touchdown.
no.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. And as he takes a knee, Griffin will now bring his offense onto the field.
Come on.
First down at the 20. Griffin going to take off with it. Pulls it in.
Let's go.
The Texans call a timeout. Their first.
Calvin Johnson.
The Cowboys will come out in the dime.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Heaving it down the field. In his hands.
Oh, Julio Jones. The one-handed catch.
That touchdown appears that it will
Did you even
secure
believe
them
it?
the halftime lead as the second quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
The Texans with an extra point try on the way. Point is good. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick.
Bang!
And Wallace got it on the return. Ball is out. And that's merciless in on the stop. A good first half of action here. And soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Texans' offense has been on the field more, but it hasn't led to a big lead. The Cowboys are competing hard, and it's still very much in doubt which side will walk away with the Lombardi Trophy. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half.
Will the undefeated team walk away with the Lombardi?
Now to late in the second, Griffin's under pressure and throws the pick. Arenas is happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive. Offense now with the shot after the pick. Under pressure here, and the ball is picked off. But they's going to turn it around for a TD. Texans go up by field goal. Staying late in the second, Graham's going to haul in the pass, and it leads to a touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 4. Staying late in the half, Jones is going to make a great one-handed catch. And this two-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Texans go up by 3. And with that, we'll head back now to San Francisco, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. And Wallace going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. The Cowboys have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Bortles' arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed.
Like
it's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
The third quarter begins with this play. Incomplete. Buffet was in the vicinity.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Second down here.
Takes it on the draw. And he's brought down by Antoine Buffet.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
The Texans with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Third down and 1.
Torrey Smith on the receiving end.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
The Cowboys snap it at the 41. And DeMeco Ryans makes the tackle.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Gets it again. And Gore is brought down.
Gore's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go.
Frank Gore's still pushing Madden.
That's a short game.
I don't know.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Starks is in the backfield. Ball is out. Oh, they pop up going to take it the distance. The 10 taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
Blake Bortles freaking choked. He did, yo. He choked. Come on, Blakey boy.
Running right through the trenches. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Gore's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down and 8. Frank Gore with the catch.
Pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
First down at the 48. Here's the handoff. Ball is out, and he's brought to the ground.
Oh, yeah, we got ball.
That time, the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
First down at the 46. Down the field. Second and 10 coming up. The Cowboys lined up in the nickel. RG3 from the gun. Griffin's taking off. Pass is intercepted.
Fuck.
It'll be a touchback.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Cowboys offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right. They're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. And the give to Frank Gore. Got a flag down here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
1 quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing will drive a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Trying to get
What time is it? What time is it? What is that? You want me to put this on?
It's 8:29. It's
Thank
your
you.
Ohio State shirt.
Thank you.
I found it and I cleaned it.
You want me to wear it?
If you want. I was just saying I cleaned it. Does it smell like my laundry detergent?
Yeah, but I need my Ohio State shirt. I'm sorry, the Michigan one. After I play this, I'm gonna take a shower.
The Texans with a nickel look here on defense. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. He brings it in.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Bortles completion percentage 70% on the day. Now 1st and 10. Scans the field.
No pass by Blake Bortles.
Second and 10 coming up.
Madden thinks Blake Bortles will win the MVP.
The Texans set at the line. Dime package.
Blake Bortles. Stop.
The Cowboys from the 27. Launches it down the field.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Coming to the line at the 27.
The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Bortles got it in the gun.
J.J. gets to the quarterback.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
This will be a field goal attempt from 53 yards out. Got a flag. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Offside. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The Texans ready to take that football down the field.
He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line.
The Texans are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of saying it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Intercepted.
It's the only thing we needed not to do. We did it.
To a halt.
RG3 threw a 3rd interception. Now we need to stop the Cowboys. We need to stop Blake Bortles. Yeah,
read the
we need to stop Blake Bortles.
And it led to an interception.
This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one.
Gains 17. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Cowboys did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
It's been a great game to this point. Just 2 minutes remaining. Can the defense make a stand here and hold on to the victory?
Mike Wallace has the reception. Gains 17.
2 days ago.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown. Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Shoot that football.
Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Good decision by the coach. You're down late in the game. Getting that hurry-up offense.
On Blake Bortles, make 1 interception, 2 interceptions. He already threw a pick 6. He's the MVP. Can the MVP win the Super Bowl? I don't think so.
Chances, and I think that gives you even a better chance to come back and win
the
game.
What penalty?
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
That's bullshit.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second and goal from the 2. Ball is out.
Ball is out. Damn it, the O-line. The O-lineman got a touchdown.
They're able to punch it across for the apparent tying touchdown here in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's nice to have an offensive line. It's tough and powerful. So when you get in these situations, you don't have to trick the defense. You just line up and run it over.
Driving extra point is good. What a game this has been. Tied up now in the waning moments of the fourth.
Well, when it gets this late in the game, it just comes down to, do you have the courage to try to make the play, or do you just hang in there and hope the other team makes a mistake? We'll find out.
Alrighty. Come on, clutch.
The Cowboys defense trying to be sure that they do not let this game slip away. They must make an immediate stop here on this series.
Yeah, they got to be smart, and you got to think about what the offense is probably going to try to do. They're going to be a little careful too, because they're thinking, hey, the worst we want is to go into overtime. So on the defensive side, no penalties, and don't give up extra yards after a run or a catch.
The Texans at the line of scrimmage, split backfield. Griffin from the gun. They go screen with Lynch. The Texans will need to get to about the 41 on this drive in order to bring a field goal into play. It'll be third down. Tie game in this one. Fourth quarter is winding down.
We're going to have an overtime in the Super Bowl.
Griffin in the shotgun formation. Green's got it on a pass
there we go.
That had some heat.
That's a little first down.
It's late in the fourth quarter. You got a close game. What a play call that time by the offensive coordinator.
Andre Johnson.
And a nice throw by the quarterback, and they pick up a big first down.
Williams,
great job,
wrecking crew. The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. And Gates is lined up outside on the right. Griffin standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Makes the play. One-handed.
Yes.
The
first down.
Stops the clock right away with a timeout. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Andre Johnson. Same play. Don't get
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Griffin's back in shotgun formation. There is a flag out. Thomas is there to make the tackle.
No, don't be a holding. Why is it looking at him?
Holding. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
We're farther up.
The Texans head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left here.
We could win it with a field goal right here.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air.
No! God damn it, that's the one thing we couldn't do, RG3, your 4th interception.
The defense has given the offense a chance late with the interception.
Tremendous job by the defense here in the fourth quarter. They made the play to put this offense in position to win the game. I like the offense's chance right now of getting a score and winning this game.
The Cowboys will need to get to the 40-yard line in order to give their kicker a chance.
Yeah, they're going to run it out. They're going to run the clock out. Yep. It's going to go into overtime.
Gore is in the backfield.
First Super Bowl ever to go into overtime.
The fourth quarter comes to an end, and we will need extra time put on the clock to settle this one. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game.
The Cowboys won the toss. God damn it. Fuck. We're going to lose. We might possibly lose the Super Bowl. We can't. We've won every game. It's come down to this.
Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff.
The defense has got to make a stop.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
Damn it, we could have even we could have kicked the field goal and won the game. And he threw a pick. He threw a pick. Can't believe RG3, man.
The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. He'll take the first snap here in overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Buffet's able to read that play and make the hit.
Second and 11.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Come on now.
Second and 11.
Gore is going to secure the handoff.
Well, I think it's
3rd and
important
12.
for the defense. Anytime it's
Come
a
on,
third
all we need.
long
All we
situation
need.
for the offense to
One
know
more
where
tackle.
those first down markers are.
Are they going to run it again?
And make sure
They run it
you're
again
able
with
to
Frank
come up
Gore.
and make
They're
the
stupid.
tackle short of the
Oh,
first
they're
down marker.
OCs.
3rd and
Goofy.
12.
Yes! He dropped it. He dropped it. Let's go. That's the fucking turnover that we needed.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind
Now
of talent,
don't go
you're
for
willing
it.
to
Good.
put up with a few drop passes
Good.
because when he catches
Fine.
it, he has a chance of going all the way.
We'll see what he can do here. And that's
Flag.
a gain of 9.
And who? No, come on. He had one job.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Double tight end formation.
The Texans take it from the 38. Lynch off the left side.
Come on.
That's a
Yes,
gain of
first
10.
down. First down. Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch, you're just going to run it.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things
Brace
like
the run game.
Read the
25 yards
defense
rushing.
right, read the
You need
blocking,
to.
and pick up
You need to
first
do
downs.
it.
That's a really good job by the running back.
First down and 10.
He's got a little bit of daylight here.
Oh, yeah.
Powering ahead.
Oh, still
Lynch
going.
with an impressive run.
Oh, come
He's
on.
averaging
Marshawn
5 yards per carry
Marshawn
on the
Lynch
day.
might win us the Super Bowl
The
right here.
defense, when they watch this tape tomorrow, they are going to get their
50th
rear ends
Super Bowl.
chewed out. Look at the broken tackles that
Super
time
Bowl
by the
to win all
running back.
Super Bowls. What if they made the czar of it?
The Texans from the 32. They feed it to him one more time. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Snapping the football from the 28.
Need to do this.
Second down and 5.
And Marshawn Lynch with the grab.
Marshawn,
Tackles
yes.
made, and that'll move the chains.
Griffin is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a
Come on,
dancer.
0-1
Gets
trap.
himself in very good position to throw the football.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Lynch picks up about 5.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Griffin's going to take it from the gun.
Oh my god, I thought that was going to be an interception. I was going to fucking scream.
All set up now at the 15.
Okay, come on. Julio.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Catch made
No.
by Calvin Johnson.
Wait, we can win.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
And converts here on the field goal.
That's game.
For the first time
That's
ever,
game.
the Super Bowl has been won by the Houston Texans. The Lombardi Trophy is heading to the Bayou City of Houston. Phil, you experienced it. You won a Super Bowl. I'm looking down at the field, seeing all those players. I can only imagine what it's like.
It doesn't even seem real. That's what it is. You just, when you go to work each training camp, you think, okay, it's all going to fall away and we're going to get it done. But when it actually happens, you can't imagine that it all fell into place, that everybody lived up to their expectations and got it done. What a great feeling.
These crazy ass epics. Blake Bortles. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that one was crazy. Fucking see that shit. One-handed.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy.
What is he supposed to be holding it right now?
And now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For Phil Simms and all the crew.
You know, Madden 16 does that if you win the Super Bowl. No, I bet not.